Welcome to this full body yoga practice. Today we will stretch and sculpt from head to toe. Take breaks when needed and make modifications such as coming to your knees. I am so thankful you are here today because you are worth it. Let's start seated on your mat. We'll roll our head from side to side, so ear to shoulder, chin to chest, ear to shoulder. Good, just feeling that neck move as you breathe into the muscles around the shoulder. Chest is open, sitting up nice and tall. Continuing to gently roll your head from side to side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale nice and big, bringing palms to touch, and then releasing right hand down, left hand up and over, keeping that shoulder pressed down. Nice side stretch. Good, release. And then once again, inhale, palms to touch, this time releasing left hand down and reaching right arm up and over, really pressing the right sit bone down into the mat. Good, finding a nice seated posture, inhale, palms to touch, and turning to twist, so gently placing one hand on your thigh and looking over the opposite shoulder. Inhale, exhale, reaching tall once again, and twisting to the other side, a nice gentle seated twist here, looking over the shoulder, sitting nice and tall. Inhale and exhale. Good, coming out of that twist, go ahead and come onto all fours, knees under hips, wrists and elbows under shoulders, draw the belly button into the spine, rounding the back, tucking chin, and inhale as you drop belly down, looking up. Exhale here, cat. Inhale, cow. Good, rounding through, feeling the separation of the shoulder blades on the back. Inhale as you drop the belly, raise the hips. Good, round through cat. And coming to a neutral posture. Pressing the hands into the mat, tucking the toes, lifting the hips as you stretch through the back of the legs, downward facing dog. Take a moment here to walk this dog out, bending one knee and then the other, pressing through your hands and shoulders, feeling that nice stretch through the hamstrings. Inhale and exhale. Bend the knees, walk the feet in towards the hands, forward fold. Shaking out the head, shaking out the legs, taking a moment here, maybe grasping opposite elbows, swaying gently side to side. Breathing, inhale and exhale. Good, root to rise, inhale, reach, bringing palms to touch and thumbs to heart center. Good, inhale, sun salutation, swan dive down, bringing the hands to shins, half lift. And lowering down, hands to mat, walking back one foot and the next. Lowering down through our knees, chin, chest, pressing up into our high cobra. Inhale and exhale. Pressing up into all fours once again. Extending right leg back, Pilates push-ups, chin to mat for 8, press. 7, 6, keep those elbows in by the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Dropping right leg back, left to meet right, high plank, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Bend the knees, walk the feet in towards the hands. Root to rise, inhale, reach. And bringing the thumbs to heart center. Tree posture. So we're going to start by planting the left foot, raising the right. You can bring the foot to ankle, to shin, or all the way up to inner thigh. Just avoid that knee joint area. Press foot into leg, leg into foot. And if you want, you can reach even further up. Inhale and exhale. Shoulders are down and chest is open, palms to touch, thumbs to heart center. Good, releasing leg down once again. Sun salutation, inhale, reach up tall, swan dive down. Bring hands to shins, half lift and lower down. Walking back one foot and the next. Lower through knees, chin, chest, or chaturanga. Press into a cobra or upward facing dog. Tucking toes, lifting hips, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Feeling that nice stretch through the back of the legs, round through high plank. This time extend left leg, Pilates push-ups for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, dropping that leg down, right to meet left in high plank and press back into downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale as you bend your knees, walk the feet in towards the hands. Good, forward fold as you root to rise, inhale, reach, and thumbs to heart center. Tree posture on the other side. So this time planting the right foot, bringing left to ankle, to shin, or all the way up to the inner thigh. Pressing foot into leg, leg into foot. Chest is open, shoulders are down, and if you want to reach up, growing your branches, you may. Inhale and exhale. Continuing to breathe here. Bring palms to touch, thumbs back down to heart center, releasing foot. Good, sun salutation. Inhale, reach, and swan dive down. Hands to shins and lower down. Walking back, find high plank, lower chaturanga to upward facing. Tuck toes, lift hips, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts nice and high, three-legged dog. Pressing both hands into the mat and then bringing foot all the way up between hands. Externally rotate back foot. Cartwheel the arms forward and open. Warrior 2. Inhale and exhale. Peaceful warrior, reaching up, front arm back, opening up the chest, and then finding extended side angle. Flow here, peaceful warrior, and coming forward, extended side angle. Peaceful warrior, reaching tall, and extended side. Good, peaceful warrior, and extended side angle. Keeping that shoulder pressed down, reaching fingertips long, creating a nice diagonal line with your body, toes to tips. Good. Rotating forward, finding a lunge, internally rotating back foot. And placing the hands down, reaching right arm up in a twisted high lunge. So aligning the arms and the shoulders, opening the chest. Inhale and exhale. Cartwheel front arm down. Heel toe that right leg all the way out to the outside of the mat. And find your lizard posture. So you can lower that back knee. You can come to your forearms if you wish. Dropping the head, feeling that nice hip opening position. Continue to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Good. Pressing up through the hands. Tucking the toes of the back foot, lifting the knee. Right to meet left, high plank. Lowering through your chaturanga to upward facing. Tuck toes, lift hips, downward facing. Inhale and exhale. Roll through ocean wave, finding nice high plank here. And then lower to your forearms. I'm going to lift the hips back, dolphin down dog here. So feeling that nice stretch through the shoulders and then coming up and over. Press back and forward. Lift the hips and finding that forearm plank. Lifting the hips, dolphin down dog to a forearm plank. Hip dips right and left. For 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. This forearm plank for just a moment. And then drop to your right hip. Mermaid Crunches, so bringing elbows to knees, squeezing and working those obliques for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep breathing, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Turning to a boat posture. So now coming onto both hips, reaching fingertips to toes, shoulders down and back, chest is open. Reaching for the hamstrings, roll here and coming up to boat. Roll, coming back up to boat. Last time, roll back, come all the way up to stand. Inhale, reach it tall. Good, and then go ahead and walk back up to the top of the mat. Inhale, sun salutation, other side, swan dive down. Half lift here and lower, hands to mat, walking back one foot and the next. High plank, lower through chaturanga to upward facing. Tuck toes, lift hips, downward facing. Breathe here. Left leg lifts nice and high, three-legged dog. And then bring it all the way through to the hands. Externally rotate back foot and cartwheel the wheel. The arms open, warrior 2. Reaching, breathing. Left arm comes up, peaceful warrior. Coming back down, extended side angle. Reaching back, peaceful warrior. Opening up the chest, dropping the shoulders, extended side angle. Reaching back, peaceful warrior. And then coming back, extended side. Good. Rotating both hands, come down, internally rotate that back foot. And reaching, left arm up nice and tall, twisted high lunge. Inhale and exhale as you open the chest. Bringing the left arm down, heel toe left foot all the way out to the outer edge of the mat. And find your lizard. So you can keep your knee up if you wish, or lower the back knee and come to your forearms. Feel that nice hip opener here. Inhale, exhale. Good, keep breathing here as you're stretching out that hip. Nice, slowly start to press up through your hands. Tucking the toes of the back foot, lifting that leg. Left to meet right here in a nice high plank. Lower through chaturanga to upward facing dog. Tuck toes, lift hips, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Breathing nice and deep. Feel that stretch through the back. Roll through ocean wave. Another side of the dolphin to down dog. So coming to your forearms here, finding that plank. Then lifting the hips and pressing back, dolphin down dog. Lower to forearm, press it back. Lower to forearm, press it back. Keep breathing here. Lower to your forearms and press it back. Good. Lowering the hips, right and left for 8 hip dips. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hold that plank here for a moment and then come to the left hip this time. Mermaid Crunches. 8, release. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Boat, reaching towards the toes, shoulders pressed down and chest open. Hold and breathe. Now find hamstrings, 3 big rolls. So back and come up to boat. 2 and boat. Last one, come to stand, all the way up, and inhale, reaching tall. Good. Let's go ahead and move back to the front of our mat. Sun salutation. Inhale tall, thumbs to heart center, reaching and swan dive down. Hands to shins, half lift and lower down. Hands to mat, walking back one foot and the next. Lower through chaturanga to upward facing. Tuck toes, lift hips, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, right leg lifts. Good, three-legged dog. And then bring it all the way through, finding your pigeon posture. So making sure both hips are nice and even. You can place a towel or a block underneath your hip if you need to. Inhale, and then you can slowly come forward into a reclining pigeon if you wish. Continuing to breathe here. Slowly releasing your hips. Slowly releasing further down to the mat. Let go. Pressing up into the floor, curving the back leg in and pressing through the knees. Flying swan here, a nice back bend. Release down, internally rotate back foot, right to meet left, and lower down to the belly. So coming up to your forearm, a nice Sphinx pose here, just a nice gentle stretch through the belly. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and bend your right knee, bringing heel towards glute and maybe reaching towards that foot and pulling it a little bit further. Nice quadricep stretch as you keep your knees together. Release it down. Pressing through the hands, opening the knees nice and wide, letting the belly come through the thighs in a wide-legged child's pose. Nice deep stretch through the shoulders, the hips, round through, dropping back down to the belly. Half boat, so taking that right leg once again, and we're going to reach for the inside of the leg. Inhale and exhale, reaching leg tall. Hold here, breathe for 3, 2, release it down, release the legs, press into the upper body, and coming back into your child's. Inhale and exhale. Breathe nice and deep as you release in this posture. Good. Go ahead and roll through, tucking toes, lifting hips, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale as you stretch through the back of the legs, bending the knees, walking the feet in towards the hands, root to rise, reaching tall, and thumbs down to heart. Inhale, swan dive, bringing hands to shins, half lift and lower down, hands to mat, walking back one foot and the next, lower through chaturanga to upward facing, tuck toes, lift hips, downward facing. Left leg reaches into a three-legged dog, and then bringing foot all the way through pigeon posture. So opening up that left hip, pressing up and through the chest before coming over that leg, feeling a nice stretch through the hip. Inhale and exhale. Breathing here as you let go all the tension in your legs. Good. Slowly start to press up through your hands, bending back leg, pressing into left arm, reaching tall with right. Flying swan, inhale and exhale. Good. Internally rotating back leg and pressing up through all the way down to your belly. Sphinx pose once again, so just pressing up onto the forearms, opening the chest. Quadricep stretch on this side, so drawing that heel in towards the glute, feeling a nice stretch through the front of the leg. And release it down, pressing upper body up through into a child's pose. Inhale and exhale. Rounding through, dropping back down, half boat here. So bending that left leg back up, reaching towards the instep of the foot, reaching foot and arm up towards the sky. Inhale here for 3, 2, squeeze, 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 and release it down. Pressing hands, glutes to heels, child's pose. Inhale and exhale. Good. Releasing slowly, coming back up and down onto your belly once again. So we're going to lift the legs, reaching the arms, back of hands under chin. Good. Heel beats here for 8, 7, 6. Keep beating. 5. Squeezing. 4, 3. Keep going. 2. Almost there. And release it down. Pressing hands into mat. We're going to come into cattail. So bending the left knee, reach both arms up and bring that right hand underneath the left arm, reaching for the left bent knee. Then bend the right leg up and reach left arm up and over to grab that right ankle. Once you have this posture, you can just begin to open up the chest, open up the shoulders, feeling this nice deep stretch here. Inhale and exhale. Good. Continue to breathe. And go ahead and release back down. Coming out of this twist. Pressing back into your child's. Feeling that nice stretch through the hips. And rolling back forward, lowering back down to belly. And the other side. So bending right leg, left arm comes underneath, reaching towards knee. Bend left leg up into the air and reach right arm towards ankle. And once you have this posture, you can start to slowly open up the chest and shoulders. Inhale and exhale. With each exhale, try to release a little bit deeper into this stretch. Good. Now slowly start to come untwisted from that posture. Pressing up through the hands. And back into your child's pose one last time. Breathe, inhale and exhale. Good. Beginning to slow the heart rate down. Getting ready to end your practice. Rolling through each vertebrae. And then coming down to your back. Final posture here, Shavasana. So letting the legs fall open to the side, thighs are relaxed, belly is soft and chest is open. Bringing the shoulders underneath the back body and palms are facing towards the sky. Letting the lines around your eyes, your mouth, your forehead release. Parting the lips and bringing the tongue off the roof of your mouth. Inhale and exhale. Slowly, when you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, telling your body it's time to wake up. Maybe stretching your arms up and over your head, giving yourself a full body stretch. Roll gently over onto one side. Pause here for a moment before coming up to a seated posture. Inhale, reaching palms up to touch and lowering thumbs to heart center. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Maya Angelou. Thanks for joining me today. If you want more practices similar to this style, like and comment below. See you next time.